Thank you, Excellency, for having me here. We at India Empire have been doing a series of ambassadorial interviews. And in that series, we are very happy and pleased that you have given your time to us. So I'm with Ambassador Juan Carlos Marsán Aguilera, the Ambassador of Cuba today. And Ambassador, we would like to talk about India-Cuba relations. And may I start with a historic moment in India-Cuba relations, the 1959 visit of Ernesto Che Guevara to New Delhi and then to other cities, including, I understand, to Calcutta, then Calcutta. So he came as a representative of the government right after the historic Cuban Revolution. He had not yet become a minister in the government. He was to become minister later. Could you tell us about that visit and the historical importance of that visit?
Yes, well, first of all, I would like to thank you and the India Empire magazine for this opportunity to address the media and to explain about the current bilateral relations between India and Cuba and the different opportunities that we offer to the Indian companies to participate in the Cuban economy as well.
Sure.
As you mentioned, we have a long-standing relationship between the two countries. This year, 2026, we are celebrating 66 years of bilateral diplomatic relations. And the starting point of these relations was this visit that you mentioned. Because after the Cuban Revolution, remember the Cuban Revolution triumphed January 1st, 1959, and just a few months later, Fidel Castro decided to send Che Guevara, which is a senior Cuban leader at that time, to Asia to explore relations with several Asian countries, you know. But the first one Che Guevara visited was India. And why? Well, because at that time, India was playing a key role promoting this concept of the global south to unite all the developing countries in order to fund the non-alignment movement. And Fidel was aware of this, the necessity to close a relationship with this leading personality and the leading country in order to work together on this regard. And Che Guevara came to India. It was from June 30 till July 10th. So he spent.
So this week that I'm talking to you, same week.
Yes. He spent 10 days here in India. He visited, of course, Delhi. He met 3 times Prime Minister Nehru. They were exchanged about the situation in each country, but also regionally and international situation as well, and also learning the experiences from India in the economic development. You know, then he visited UP, Lucknow, also Kolkata, as you mentioned it. He was meeting many people on his way, also farmers from the industry as well. So he was really exploring very deep how was the experience of India developing the economy at that time. And after that, well, the two countries started a very close relationship until this moment. The diplomatic relations were established January 12th, 1960. This year, Fidel and Nehru met in New York. It was in September. They both were attending the General Assembly of the United Nations, and they met for the first time. And they spent in a meeting more than almost 4 hours.
4 hours.
In
a hotel in Harlem?
It was in a small hotel in Harlem. It's Hotel Teresa. Fidel decided to go to that hotel because it was not possible for him to stay in Manhattan. And Nehru decided to go to Hotel Teresa as an expression of solidarity with Cuba. And they met and they started a very close relation between.
So why was Fidel Castro staying in Harlem and not in Manhattan? What was the reason?
The reason was because the mayor of Manhattan at that time imposed many limitations, many restrictions to the Cuban delegation to stay in Manhattan. For example, he didn't allow the Cuban delegation to pay to the hotel in cash. We at that time we don't have this other possibilities, and also they didn't allow the safeguard team of Fidel to stay in the hotel, so it was unprotected.
Right.
And he decided to move to Harlem because he found a strong support from these black movements.
Right.
He met Malcolm X, for example, in this hotel.
Right. Right.
Also, other leaders,
Right.
social leaders from the United States, and many dignitaries went to Hotel Teresa to meet Fidel. Not only Nero, of course,
Right.
but also from Russia, from other countries.
Right.
They went to Hotel
Meet him.
Teresa to meet Fidel.
So I was going to come to Fidel Castro. So the first time you mentioned that he met our prime minister was in New York. And then in 1973, he made an official visit to India. And then in 1983, again, he came to India when we were forming the non-aligned movement, and the presidency was being transferred from Cuba to India, and Mrs. Gandhi was going to become the chair of the NAM. Can you tell us about those two visits as well?
Yes. As you mentioned, Fidel paid 2 visits to India. The first one, in 1973, he was traveling from Algeria to Vietnam. He was attending a NAM meeting in Algeria, and he was to Vietnam to pay the first visit. Even he was to the south, to the border with the South Vietnam,
right,
in order to express also solidarity with the liberation movement of in Vietnam.
right.
But he stopped 2 days in Delhi, and he had meeting at that time with the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi,
right,
and they had a very good connections.
right.
And but in 1983, as you mentioned, Cuba was from 79 to 83 was in the presidency of NAM.
Right.
And he came to India to hand over the presidency to the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi once again.
Yes.
And there is a beautiful picture.
The bear hug.
Yes, hanging in Indira. She looks a little scared, because of this big people, more than 7 feet, hanging head. But it was an expression of this friendly relations between the two countries, not only between them, also between the two countries. And this history didn't stop in the past. In all these 66 years, this relation based on mutual respect, cooperation, solidarity has been alive. Last year, for example, in the sidelines of the BRIC summit in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro, the Prime Minister of India, Modi ji, met the President of Cuba, Miguel Díaz-Canel Bermúdez. They spent almost an hour discussing different issues, and they were agreed to reinforce our bilateral cooperation, not only the political relations, but mainly the economic, commercial, and collaboration relations between the two countries.
Right. Great. So, as ambassador of Cuba to India, let me ask your priorities and which are the areas that you think should be handled before other areas. So, which are the priority sectors that you want to get into?
Well, of course, the political relation is always quite important.
Yes.
It's an expression of the desire of both countries in order to continue cooperating very close, as we have done in the past. And for example, we are very glad of the support of India in all these years against this strong blockade that Cuba has suffered for more than 60 years. But also our priority is how to put the economic, commercial, and collaboration relations at the same level of the political relations. It is our priority nowadays, and we are trying to promote Cuba here in India, because I do believe that there are a lot of opportunities to connect India and Cuba specifically in this moment. Yes.
Yeah, and in fact, I was fortunate to be a part of a group that traveled to Cuba in October of 2023, and we had first-hand experience of Cuba. It's an amazing country. with lots of opportunities very clearly between India and your country. Let me come to the subject of bilateral trade and investment. So what is the extent of bilateral trade now? And has it grown over the last, say, 10 years? And if you would be able to tell me the sector-wise priorities, if Indian investors are looking to invest in Cuba, which are the sectors you would say please prioritize?
Yes. For example, I would start by biotechnology.
Right.
And this is a reference
Right.
because Cuba and India have had for more than 25 years a very close relationship in biotechnology.
Right.
We have had joint ventures.
Right.
We have exporting to India and also importing to Cuba different Indian products.
Right.
And nowadays we are approaching our two countries with new concepts.
Right.
For example, Cuba has developed a very strong biotechnology sector in our country.
Right.
And why? Because from the very beginning of the Cuban Revolution,
Yes.
we put a lot of attention to education.
Correct.
I remember that Fidel once, in 1960, in the early 1960s, Fidel said that Cuba is an island, doesn't have many natural strategic resources. The Cuba is not, a country with oil, with huge minerals, because it's a small island. But our main resources is the human capital.
Right.
It was the thought of Fidel at that time.
Right.
And we paid a lot of attention in order to develop a high qualified human capital in our country. And he allowed to build this strong biotechnology sector in our country. And we have achieved many innovative products of the Cuban biotechnology.
Right.
For example, there are few of them in cancer.
Right.
Simavax, Eversavax are different products, unique in the world, combating, for example, some neurological degenerative diseases.
Right.
We are talking about Alzheimer and others. And these products are very effective, have been tested in different countries with excellent results.
Okay.
The other one, for example, is Everprod P.
Right.
It's in a specific product, unique also in the world, to combat the diabetic food ulcers.
Right.
Because 20% of the patients that suffer diabetes, they go for food ulcers.
Right.
And 20% of them need amputation in order to survive.
Right.
And these products that we have created in Cuba avoid amputations.
Okay.
So we are talking about the quality of life of thousands of people, or their families, and the society in general.
Right.
And there are other products, for example, NeuroEPO as well. So we have really strong, I can say, possibilities in order to connect with India on this regard. Now we are talking about different modalities of business.
Right.
It's not only to buy and to sell.
Right.
No, it's different. We are talking about joint ventures, investments, co-production, and also transfer technology.
Right.
Because it will be easier to produce here in India.
Right.
You have the raw materials, you have the APA, you have a very high level biotechnology sector, high standard biotechnology sector, and you can produce it here. We are talking about transfer technology. At the same time, India is the first supplier of active pharmaceutical ingredients and raw materials to Cuba, APA and raw materials to Cuba.
Right.
We are talking about the capacity to buy $100 million every year here in India. So how can we connect both in biotechnology and in pharmaceuticals? And we can also go for co-research and co-development.
Right.
So we can together work to find new products in order to we are talking about the best quality of life to our people and more affordable prices and high quality products to the Indian and to the Cuban population and worldwide, because it's an international business. No? We are talking to.
Absolutely.
Yes, this is the first sector.
First sector, yeah.
The second nowadays is energy.
Right, energy. Yes.
Cuba is in the process of energy transition.
Right.
Because we are quite dependent of fuel, gas, and we are moving to renewable
Yes.
energies.
Yes.
And in Cuba, 80% of the electricity supply
Yes.
is through fuel, and we should move to renewable. It's a necessity.
Yeah.
Even recently, after these events in the Middle East,
Yes.
everybody understands that the country should be self-sufficient
Correct.
in energy.
Right.
We cannot depend on this disruption of the logistic chains
Right.
and everything. The price is going up, so we should be self-sufficient in energy. And Cuba has this possibility,
right?
Because we have 365 sunny days in Cuba.
Yes.
So it's a huge capacity.
Yes.
And we are moving very fast.
Right.
Last 2 years, we have installed in Cuba 1.5 gigawatts by solar panels.
Right.
But we would like India to be a partner of Cuba in this process of energy transition.
Right.
What you have achieved in the last 10 years is something amazing.
Amazing.
You know?
Yes.
You already reached the target that you appointed to 2030.
Correct.
And by 2045, you will be almost completely independent. 47, you will be almost completely independent.
Right.
So we are looking for the same goal.
Right.
And India could be also a partner. We are talking about solar, wind, also hydro, not much, but something, and new energies in general, hydrogen and many others. So we would like to cooperate together in this regard, and also in e-mobility.
E-mobility.
And e-applications in general, but especially in e-mobility. Because we are talking about e-bikes, motorcycles, or cars, boxes, in order to transform the transport system in Cuba to e-mobility. And this is something we can cooperate. I would like also to focus in food production.
Right.
Yes. India also is an amazing country in food production. You cover more than 92% of your demands here in India for 1.4
billion people.
Billion people. So in Cuba, we have we have not the same population, of course, and also 80% of the Cuban population lives in the cities.
Correct.
You know, only 20% remains in the countryside.
Countryside, yes.
And it's elderly people, mainly elderly people.
Yes.
The young generations are doctors, professionals, teachers, or engineers, informatics. So we need a more intensive agriculture.
Right.
And for this, we require technology, machinery, you know. And India has also developed this strong industry.
Yes.
In Cuba, we have more than 6 million hectares, productive hectares, agricultural
of arable land.
Arable land. About 30% of them are unproductive so far.
Okay.
So we can cooperate. We offer to also to Indian companies, to Indian farmers, to co-production, to go for co-production in Cuba.
Right.
You know, we offer the land. We have also the water resources in Cuba. We have a very good soil, good soil, and a very good temperature as well. The weather in Cuba is good for food production.
Yes.
So we can cooperate in this sector. And we recently approved a new transformation of the management of the economic and social model in Cuba.
Right.
It was a new decision from the government and from the Cuban parliament, and we offer now new opportunity to foreign companies to invest in Cuba.
Right.
For example, in the case of food production, we are ready to leasing the land for 50 years.
Right.
It can be extended more.
Okay.
We would like to offer stable business to foreign companies to participate. Foreign companies can operate their accounts, banking accounts from abroad, not necessarily in Cuba.
Okay.
But you can also open a 100% foreign bank in Cuba if you want, of course. Free recruitments of labor forces as well, according to your needs in our country. You can connect with all the economic actors in Cuba, with the MSME, of private, cooperative, or state actors. You can sell to everybody in Cuba, and you can also participate in the foreign currency exchange in Cuba directly. You can do. So we are offer many opportunities and flexibilities
Right.
to foreign companies to participate in Cuba. And finally, as a part of food production, I would like to refer to sugarcane.
Right.
India today is a leader,
Yes.
together with Brazil,
Right.
in sugarcane.
Mm.
Cuba was leader in the past,
Right.
in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
We were almost to produce 10 million tons of sugar at that time,
Right.
and was the third income in the
Right.
Cuban economy.
Right.
But because of those situations that I referred previously,
Yes.
lack of people and so on,
Right.
we decided not to develop this sector and to go for others, tourism and biotechnology, and
Right.
to develop the science, the innovation and technology in our country. But today, looking to the different opportunity that sugarcane sector offers in terms of bioethanol, in terms of also derivatives that you can also produce, we have decided to recover
Right.
the sugarcane industry.
Right.
We are producing no more than 500,000 tons
Okay.
nowadays, but we
Right.
have the capacity to reach 3, 4, 5 millions.
Right.
We are not talking about 10 million, but
Right.
3, 4, 5 we can do, and we can focus on to supply the internal market, but
Right.
also to export,
External exports.
to
Okay.
export,
Mhm.
and to assure the revenues by exporting to
Right.
other countries, and it is also an opportunity that we are offering to India. Maybe the last one is tourism,
Right.
because
Tourism. I was going to
yes,
come to it. Yes.
I remember before
Yes.
COVID-19,
Hmm.
Cuba was almost to reach 5 million visitors.
Right.
This is a small island.
Yes.
So it was, of course, an incredible development in the last 20 years.
Right.
And we would like to continue developing the tourism sector
Right.
in our country. We
Right.
have all the conditions. It's a safe country.
Right.
It's a top 10 beaches on the
Correct.
world.
Absolutely.
Also, we have a very diverse nature to visit too,
Right.
a very cultural identity, strong cultural identity
Yes.
to
Yeah.
offer to foreign visitors
Of
to
course.
discover this beautiful island.
Of course.
And also, of course, the opportunity for some traditional products. The people who
Right.
go to Pinar del Rio,
Right.
they can roll cigars, especially
Yes.
the best cigar of the world,
Yes.
personalized for the people,
Right.
so customized. So there are all the opportunities
Right.
in our country, and you can also, Indian companies could invest in
Yes.
tourism. We are
Tourism.
not
Yes.
talking also to promote
Correct.
visitors to go to Cuba,
Yeah.
also to invest in tourism,
Mhm.
because we have several places
Right.
in Cuba
Right.
to establish some resources,
Right.
with a golf camp or any other
Right.
marinas as well,
Right.
in order to to enjoy
Right.
this beautiful nature of our country
Correct.
as well. We can talk about mining,
Yes.
ICT,
Mhm.
and many others,
Right.
but I think this is where the sector
Look.
I am focusing to.
Right. Well, thank you. That was a very detailed explanation of the opportunities. Excellency, during my visit in 2023, I found that some Indian investors had, invested in many properties in Cuba, and especially in the places where you have the best beaches in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So, if a tourism or a hospitality player wants to invest in Cuba, what kind of facilities can you receive? Is there a single window clearance? Is it easy to meet all the requirements, or is it a long drawn process? Would you like to throw some light on the process of investment itself?
Yes. Well, first, we have a very strong legal framework in Cuba
Okay.
to protect foreign investors in our
Right.
country. As I mentioned, we offer now more flexibility
Right.
in order to be more predictable and
Right.
To have more strategic
Yes.
partnership
Yes.
between Cuba and foreign investments
Yes.
in our country.
Hmm.
We open all I can say, the different sectors of the
Okay.
Cuban economy
Right.
for foreign companies as well.
Mhm.
And of course, there is a unique window system,
Okay.
and we are trying to make faster the process
Okay.
in order to finalize all the requisites and the the different process that you should follow up in order to
Right.
establish a company
Right.
in our country, a unique window.
Mhm.
We have also this a special economic zone
Right.
in Mariel.
Mhm.
Mariel is a seaport, a deep seaport, just 50 kilometers from Havana. And
Right.
even in this special economic zone, we are offering more flexibility to establish some factories or,
Right.
or for some logistic,
Yes.
for company for logistic
Yes.
and many others. So
Right.
there are possibilities outside in all the country, but better opportunities in this economic zone
Right.
in which you can produce, you can establish a joint venture
Right.
with a Cuban partner,
Right.
and you can establish 100% also foreign company in this economic zone.
Right.
So all the possibilities are all on the table,
Right.
and we are offering more flexible
Right.
and more faster process in order to establish your business in our country.
Right. Now, on the tourism front, which you mentioned and you emphasized, I remember hearing about 57 flights from Canada alone every week brings in tourists from Canada into Cuba, which is a fairly very large number. And there are some American airlines also which are regularly flying in people from the USA and elsewhere. So you do get a lot of tourists also from the North American segment into Cuba.
Yes.
Yeah.
Canada is
Yeah.
the first emissor
The
to
first
the emissor
emissor.
to Cuba.
Right.
This is Canada.
Right.
Usually, almost 1 million Canadians if
Yes.
used to travel to Cuba, including Indians.
Including
that-
Indian,
yes,
Canadian
the
Indians.
Canadian
Yes.
Indians.
Right.
I remember in 2018,
Yes.
35,000 Indians living in Canada, they visited Cuba at that time. It's not a big number
Yeah.
when you
But
compare
significant
to,
number.
but it's for Cuba,
Yeah.
it was a record
Right.
at that time. And we are going to, so our expectation is to recover this
Right.
connection.
Right.
Nowadays, we are suffering some economic restrictions
Right.
in our country
Right.
because of this not a very friendly relation with one big country nearby Cuba. But I am pretty sure that we are going to overcome this situation. We are doing everything in order to recover
Right.
the economic development
Right.
in our country and to connect also with the world.
Right.
From Europe,
Yes.
also 1 million tourists
Right.
used to travel to Cuba every year.
Right.
There are also, I can say, markets that
Right.
has been increasing the number of visitors to Cuba. We're
Right.
talking, for example, Russia or in Latin America,
Right.
from Colombia, from Brazil,
Right.
from Mexico, Argentina.
Mhm.
So there are even from China.
Right.
We have a direct flight from Beijing to Cuba,
Havana. Okay.
one stop in Madrid,
Okay.
and continue. And
I see.
it's another market that is
Right.
increasing the number of visitors to our country. And we would like India to be
Right.
in this list,
Right. Right.
of the first emissor to Cuba,
Right.
because Cuba offers, I can say, a very exotic destination
Correct.
for Indians.
Absolutely.
And you mentioned this Indian group,
Yes.
which is participating
Yes.
in the tourist sector in our
Right.
country, is a MGN group.
Right.
They have hotels in different locations in Cuba,
Right.
in the most beautiful locations
Yes.
in our country.
Right.
And we used to say that Indians could discover Cuba
Yeah.
through the hands
Yes.
of MGN group.
Right.
They have Indian food
Right.
in Indian restaurants
Yes.
in those hotels.
Yes. Yes.
And you can find also yoga practicing
Yes.
and different services
Correct.
according to the Indian market as well.
Right. Yeah, I stayed in many of their properties, so I can vouch for it. Yes, for sure. You mentioned biotech, pharma, and healthcare, tourism, renewable energy. Now, all this, let me put together and say that you have the FIHAV, FIHAV,
Yes.
the annual fair in Havana, where India regularly has an Indian pavilion. What is the importance, if you can tell me, of FIHAV for Indian businesses?
Yes. Well, we used to organize this international trade fair in
Yeah.
Havana
Yes.
every year. It's end of October, November in
Right.
this period.
Right.
And it's very important because every year the different ministers
Right.
used to attend this international trade fair and to explain directly to the different people and businessmen and companies that used to attend this fair.
Right.
Directly, they explain about all the possibilities. They present the portfolio
Right.
for foreign investments in our country.
Right.
They can have B&B meetings with the different institutions, ministries, or companies in Cuba.
Right.
They can also, in the Indian stand, they can also show
Yes.
their products
Yes.
in order not only for Cuban companies, because in this international trade fair, many countries
are
especially from Latin America and the Caribbean region,
Right.
used to attend this fair.
Right.
So you can not only go for Cuba,
Right.
you can also connect with the
With the
Latin
region.
America and
Yeah.
regional market
Right.
as well.
Right.
And it is also an important of Cuba because Cuba has a very strategic location.
Correct.
Cuba is in the largest island in the
Greater
Caribbean,
Antilles.
largest island in the Caribbean region.
Yes.
We have the biggest population in the Caribbean region, 10
Right.
million inhabitants.
Right.
And we offer Cuba as a hub to
Right.
connect with Caribbean region, with
Right.
Central American region, or with all Latin America as well, with
Correct.
the America in general.
Right.
And this international trade fair offered this opportunity for all companies and entrepreneurs that attend this important moment.
Right. From FIHAV, let's move to the LSE first, which you attended just 2 weeks ago. In your opinion, how important are these kind of events, which was organized by India Empire? We tried to connect Latin America and the Caribbean region with businesses in India. So it's a small initiative on our part, but would you say these initiatives are important going forward?
Yes, I would like first to express my gratitude
Thank you.
to India Empire for organizing this LAC First business
Yes.
forum.
Yes.
I think was a great opportunity to connect
Yes.
Latin America and the Caribbean region
Right.
with India.
Right.
More than 100 companies and
Yes.
entrepreneurs attending this meeting.
Yes.
I remember after my conference,
Right.
I have B&B with many of them,
Right.
and I am even connected now with some of them that has written to me,
Oh, that's excellent.
in order to explore bilateral connections in different fields.
Right.
So it's important because I think Latin America offers new opportunity for India.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's true that it's a little bit far.
Right.
It takes 36 hours to travel to Latin America.
Right.
But once you arrive to this region,
Yes.
you find many opportunities.
Yes.
First, Latin America is a growing region in economy,
Right.
you know, and there is an increasing demand
Right.
in Latin America.
Yes.
And India has many opportunities to offer to Latin America as well.
Correct.
We have many raw materials
Right.
in the minerals
Yes.
in our country,
Yeah.
and also India can find a market to buy these raw materials. We can develop in different sectors.
Right.
India could be an strategic partner, as I mentioned.
Right.
Not only energy,
Right.
in ICT, for example,
Right.
the digital public infrastructure
Right.
and the Indian stack as a whole
Right.
is a reference to the global south.
Right.
And we can connect,
Right.
and India could be a partner in this process
Right.
of digitalization
Right.
of our societies
Right.
in our country.
Right.
We are going for e-commerce.
Right.
We are going for other public platforms
Right.
to develop public services,
Right.
for e-governance.
Right.
In all this process,
Right.
India could be a strategic partner as well to our country.
Right.
When it's true that the mother language
Right.
is Spanish,
Right.
but you have also one advantage.
Right.
All Latin America
Yes.
speaks Spanish.
Right.
Even Brazil
Yes.
is Portuguese.
Yeah.
But you can understand each other.
Right.
If you speak Spanish slowly
Yes.
and Portuguese, you can understand.
Correct.
So it's also an advantage. You know?
Right.
You can, once you arrive to one country, you can also contact all the countries because it's the same language.
Correct.
And we have also our regional integration process.
Right.
In Latin America. We have CELAC, Mercosur.
Yes.
We have other regional integrative platforms
Right.
in our country,
Right.
and also it offered the possibility to connect one country with another.
Right.
So I think it has been a great experience,
Right.
and we are looking to continue working
Thank you.
together with India Empire on this regard.
Thank you. And also, in our philosophy, when we do this conference, it is not going to be a one-off conference. We are going to keep doing it, repeating it, because we believe that the time has come when, if India and the Latin American Caribbean region increases its engagement with India, then every individual country also in that region grows. It's when the whole continent interacts with, engages with India.
For sure.
And to that, in that direction, I find that a lot of high-level visits from India to the Latin American Caribbean region have increased, and the numbers are very significant because you have the foreign minister traveling regularly, or his deputy, the junior foreign minister traveling regularly. You have our prime minister visiting Latin America, I think 2 times in the last couple of years. First for the G20 and then for the BRICS. And also he is connecting to other countries in the region when he is traveling. Our president has traveled to the Latin American region. Maybe you can throw some light on the high-level visits that have taken place from your country in the recent past.
Yes. Well, I can mention it the 2 last years, because last year a deputy prime minister of Cuba,
Yes.
Dr. Eduardo Martinez Diaz,
Yes.
he attended the India LAC conclave at that time last year, and also he came to Raisina Dialogue,
Right.
both events.
Right.
And during his visit, he had meeting with several ministers,
Right.
more than 4 or 5 ministers. He
Right.
met in different sectors,
Right.
in science and technology, also in health
Right.
and family welfare.
Right.
Also, he met the Minister of Commerce
Right.
at that time, the Minister of Health, difference,
Right.
and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, of course,
Right.
and he had the opportunity to meet the Prime Minister.
Right.
And they were good decisions in order to reinforce our bilateral cooperation. Even we signed a memorandum of understanding in biotechnology, in health, both, and we are looking forward to sign a memorandum in agriculture as well, in different sectors, sports, to develop the sports collaboration between the 2 countries, and it was an excellent opportunity to connect each other. And also last year, the Ministry of State, Sri Pabrita Margarita, he visited Cuba, and he spent 2 days in Cuba. Also, they signed some memorandum in order to strengthen the cooperation in culture. And they had an excellent visit, including with the President Miguel Díaz-Canel Bermúdez. And this was an expression of the high-level political relations between the 2 countries. This year, the External Affairs Minister of Cuba came to India to attend the BRICS ministerial meeting. Cuba is partner country to BRICS, and it offers also the opportunity to connect with India and with the all BRICS members in order to develop the common collaboration among the BRICS countries. And during this visit, he met also Dr. Yashankar, the External Affairs Minister of India, and we signed a memorandum for regular political consultations between the 2 ministers of foreign affairs. So it is a very intensive agenda between the 2 countries, and we will continue. In September will be the BRICS summit, and we expect a very high delegation from Cuba, and also we are looking forward to also to organize a very big program, a very important program for who is leading the Cuban delegation, in order to explore further cooperation between India and Cuba as well.
India and Cuba, I cannot help but ask about Cuban doctors. And Cuba has, this is part of your medical diplomacy. You have sent doctors to different parts of the world, different continents, have they also engaged with India at some point? Because Cuba is famous for its doctors,
Yes.
and they are in high demand
Mm.
in many parts of the world.
Yes. Yes, you are right. In Well, for example, we during the COVID-19, Cuba sent 60 medical brigades to more than 50 countries to collaborate combating COVID-19. Also, after any earthquake or any extreme natural events,
Right.
we used to send also medical brigades to help people
Right.
in Nepal or for example, in Turkey
Right.
or any other country in
Right.
the world. We also offer Cuba
Right.
to many people, many young people,
Right.
mainly from Africa, from
Yes.
Latin America, from the Caribbean countries,
Right.
to study medicine in Cuba. We
Right.
have an international medical school
Right.
in Cuba,
Right.
and until now, more than 20,000 students has been graduating from more than 100 countries
Yeah.
in Cuba as well.
I know this High Commissioner of Seychelles.
Yeah,
She studied in Cuba.
she started in Cuba,
Yeah.
and after that,
She was
she
ambassador.
was ambassador of Seychelles
Yeah.
to Cuba.
Yeah.
Yes, we have this strength
Yes.
that we can also collaborate with India in this regard. I think we have the opportunity with India to collaborate in health services,
Right.
providing health services to third countries.
Right.
You know, we can cooperate together, India and Cuba, in Africa or in Asia, in the Pacific Island. We can do.
Right.
Also, we can, for some specific treatments in cancer, as I mentioned, in diabetes,
Yes.
in hepatitis B, we can also cooperate
Correct.
in favor of both countries, but also to the international market as well. And in academic medical services, we can cooperate.
You can cooperate.
Okay, to establish some universities,
Right.
on some faculties
Right.
in other countries. India and Cuba can cooperate
Right.
a lot in this sense.
Right.
We are, of course, in the bilateral relations between Cuba and India, we are cooperating in health
Right.
and in Ayush.
Ayush. Yes.
Yes, we already opened in Cuba a Panchakarma Center
Right.
in our country,
Right.
and we are looking to open a second one
Right.
specialized to the public services
Right.
in our country.
Right.
Because we see Ayurvedic medicine as a complementarity
Right.
with the Western medicine.
Correct.
You know, we are not divided.
Right.
It's part.
Right.
There are some treatments that
Yes.
you can get better results
Correct.
through Ayurvedic
Yes.
medicine,
Yes.
and other through traditional medicine. So there are different possibilities
Absolutely.
to cooperate in this sector. And we are also, the yoga practicing in Cuba
Yes.
is increasing
Correct.
by day.
By day.
Last in June 21st was International Yoga Day,
Yoga Day. Yes.
and we celebrated in Cuba in a big stadium.
Correct.
Thousands of people were gathered
Right.
in order to practice in yoga.
Right.
But this is an expression what is happening in all the country.
Right.
And of course, we are cooperating with the Indian Embassy in Havana
Right.
in order to promote this amazing traditional
Yes.
disciplines
Yes.
that is part of the Indian identity as well as the Indian diplomacy.
Correct. Absolutely. Yes. And so let me also ask you, to somebody from India who has never visited Cuba, what would be your message?
Well, to be open to discover a beautiful island is far geographically speaking.
Yes.
Because, as I mentioned, it's 36 hours to travel to Cuba. But once you arrive to Cuba,
Right.
you will feel
Yes.
like a home.
Yes.
You will find people very friendly,
No doubt.
very open mind.
Correct.
We have shared values with India. For example, when we are talking about solidarity, about the family,
Correct.
you know, and the way to connect to other people.
Yes.
The hospitality is also an identity of Cuba.
Right.
We are very proud of our history as Indians
Yes.
are as well. So we have, as I mentioned, beautiful resources
Yes.
in our country.
Absolutely.
And I see you will enjoy
Yes.
your stay in
Yes.
Cuba,
Yes.
and we will continue to strengthen this historical relationship
Yes.
that we have developed in all these 66 years. We are going for 100 years more, of
Right.
course.
And Excellency, finally, talking of 66 years, if we look now to the next 10 years, in 2036, where do you see India-Cuba relations? At what level would it be, according to you?
Well, I hope in 10 years, India will be a key partner of Cuba in our process to develop the economic and social strategy to 2030 and beyond. I see in some sectors India participating very close
Right.
to Cuba,
Right.
as I mentioned in biotechnology,
Right.
because we are looking for the spirit
Right.
of India and Cuba is how to increase the quality of life,
Right.
the expectancy of life
Right.
of our people. We are
Right.
focused to the people,
Right.
and biotechnology offers this possibility as well.
Right.
In bio and pharma
Right.
industry, in both. In energy, of course, I see Indian applications in renewable energies,
Right.
also in Cuba.
Yes.
For example, in water solar power pump.
Right.
India, I visited a factory recently in Indore,
Okay.
and I found amazing applications of solar energy in water pump.
Right.
And we are looking forward also to strengthen the cooperation in this sector. But we are talking about one example, but could be thousands of them
Right.
in which we can cooperate. And also, as I mentioned before, in food production.
Right.
I see also India and Cuba cooperating in this sector.
Right.
The political relation will keep at the same level,
Right. Yeah.
because we have the same will
Yes.
to continue not only in bilateral,
Yes.
but also in
Multilateral forums.
In multilateral forums.
Yes.
But in economic,
Yes.
in different economic sectors, I do see that this is the focus.
Right.
We can attend,
Right.
and the main achievements to reach in the next 10 years.
Right. Excellency, thank you very much. I would like to tell you that at India Empire, so a conference creates a lot of momentum, but a monthly magazine is a monthly vehicle where we keep, institutionalizing memory and repeating it every month. So in this vehicle, you have an opportunity to, talk about various dialogues that are taking place on a regular basis with us. And please avail of this opportunity that we provide. I would like to present to you the issue that we did, the most recent issue that we did on our shared future with Latin America and Caribbean region. And
thank you. Thank you so much.
Most welcome. And I would also, this is also the one that we did after travel to Cuba.
Thank you. Thank you so much for all that you are doing in order to promote Cuba and Latin America and the Caribbean region. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.